MannyMD.com. Get your confidence back today.
Hey, welcome back to the Monsters of the Morning on Real Radio 104.1, broadcasting live on iHeartRadio. You go to our website at monsters.fm, and we're live on our YouTube channel as well, so you can kind of click right through and see what's going on during the breaks and hang out with us on YouTube if you got time. I'm Russ Rollins, along with Dirty Jim, Angel Carlos, Ryan Holmes here today, and our special guest is Manny from the Orlando Fire Department, who was a finalist at the Food Network of the Stars. And I got to tell you, man, you straight face, you came in here last week to promote to get everybody to watch, and you knew the outcome.
I knew it.
And when you knew it, and you're smiling, and you're happy, and you threw a party for people to come watch.
The party.
And a great turnout. and Manny, when I'll be honest with you, I had to sleep. Marielle and I both said, we said we're gonna record it, because I have to get up at 4. We're gonna record it. I get up the next day and I see, and I'm like, and I had to tell her. She goes, did Manny win? I said, there was a tie, baby. And she's like, who won? I said, the other two. And we thought for sure, since you were so happy about the watching party, and you came in here and promoted, we figured you had to have won.
Good poker face, man.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know, man. I'm sitting there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting there, right? And it's like, all right, the next person. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh, she gone. The chick is gone. She actually got eliminated earlier. She got back on the show. So, so I'm like,
and what was her name again?
Jess. Let's see here. So she has to do something. She has to do 50 million flips or something magical on her pilot.
Yeah.
To knock me out. And I'm like, all right, the first one, I was like, all right, let me get ready. She gonna get knocked out for be nice to her and stuff. And the first one is Manny. And I'm like, oh, God.
That feeling in your stomach.
I hit like a bag of nickels.
Now, what do they say after they
get the hell out of here?
After they kick you off, what do they say?
Bobby Flynn said, man, I'm sorry, man. I didn't expect this, but good job, man. And I'm like, thank you.
Honestly, I think it's really wrong. I mean, this is not you saying it, obviously, but it's wrong that they did a tie for the finale. I don't think that's right. I think you got to make a definitive winner.
Did they explain to you why it was a tie?
They said they couldn't. They feel that those two had a lot of great potential.
Now we could easily tell it was not you.
Yeah, I'm like, what about chopped liver?
I know.
I was sitting over there.
I swear, I thought you had the best gimmick and idea of going around to different fire departments around the country and finding the best cook in the fire department. That would be an interesting television show.
Yeah. Well, it was one thing for me to get eliminated, and then when they did a tie, the picture is the Twitter, right? It's like when they both won, my face in the background was like,
yeah, and you got your red suit on with your big red tie, and you look so, and
you look like Sad Suge Knight.
And oh my God, I gotta tell you,
shaking now.
And Manny, the way they talk about, they talked about these two, and then the very last line, it just said, Manny, what was your last name? Manny Washington from Orlando, Florida Fire Department, and they barely even mentioned it.
Yeah. I have no idea who I pissed off.
Yeah,
I ain't got no baby mama I don't know about, so I don't know who it is who I pissed off with her.
Damn.
But it was,
And I'm sure a portion of this because home team, home fans, and everything. But by and large, everyone that's texting in right now at 77031 thought that you made the show.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people were didn't understand the process or how they got to that outcome.
Yeah, I was crazy. So I'm sitting there. So I was all like, I didn't want to I was like, what did happen? I'm like, whatever. So my sister said, you need to look at Twitter. I'm like, what are you talking about? I looked at Twitter. Food Network's like, hey, what do you think of our first elimination? They did a thingy.
Yeah.
They got 1,000 responses.
Wow.
And they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, what? Yeah. It's like, Manny should have won, or why is he, they were all flipping out.
The road definitely begins here. It doesn't end here. I think, there's so much opportunity out there, and that is great to go on social media, the place where people are probably going to be the most honest and crude at times, and to see that support. That's cool.
Man. So hopefully I end up like Jennifer Hudson or something.
Hey, where's your dream girls?
Yeah.
So Manny, are you a super competitive person? Is the competition part a big deal to you?
Yes, competitive person. I'm nice, but I used to play baseball stuff. I was a catcher. I used to talk the most crap. I was sitting there in the back like, hey, man, you're going to miss this stuff. That. I was like talking the most crap. So I'm very competitive. Like, I love competitive shows.
Maybe one of the judges used to play in your Little League. And he remembered that mess.
It does sort of feel like a conspiracy, just only against you.
Yeah.
Because like if you lose a contest and you're the only loser.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's gotta be hard to do that.
Oh crap! I'm the only person that lost today.
Now, not to bring up a sore subject, but and I'm supposed to actually bring something in here today to as
it's the actual winner today.
Food Network stars. But I know you and my wife worked together for a while, and she said, "Listen, he's probably used to a little bit of losing because, and she's got a trophy from when I guess she beat you in a chili cook-off in 2012."
I remember talking about this. See what happened was, listen, I had to make the chili day of. I was slippy and tired because I worked all last night. I didn't let it.
She got this trophy from 2012 where she won the firefighters chili cook-off, and she goes, "I beat Manny, and I can't believe I beat him." And I'm like, "Oh." And I said, give me that trophy. I'm going to take it in the day he comes back.
Manny, can you join the Comedian of the Year contest?
Man, this is it, man.
That's a conspiracy. Listen, I just want to let you know the people that were on that committee was against me the whole time, just like Food Network. This is a conspiracy.
It is a testament to how cool you are, though, that you came in here and promoted it. You didn't tell us who won, what was going on, and you knew you had lost, and you knew you lost to two people. Yeah. You knew, and we were sitting here telling you, "Oh yeah, you'll beat the woman, no problem. You'll beat the guy, no problem." And you're just shaking your head, smiling, and then you had the party out at Harry Buffalo. And how many people showed up?
About 150 people.
Oh, it's like a wedding party, but then you get divorced at the end.
Yeah, I had a full house.
Carla said, "I didn't invite people to come watch me get kicked off Walking Dead," and I'm like, "Oh my God, my heart dropped."
Oh God, let's not talk about that.
When I said that,
I was like, "Oh look, babies, don't worry about that."
Now, how did everybody react at the watch party when you got kicked off first? Everybody was like, "What?"
So I came to her and said, "Hey, so about that, yeah." It was very awkward. In a minute, I'm not gonna lie, it was awkward.
Yeah, because it happened at the top of the party, right? So like the rest of the party's kind of a little down.
Yeah, it was, but literally, because so threw everybody off and they're like, "Oh man, this is the best thing you've ever put out on the show," and like you were great, and like they put me on and like, "Man, we love you," and then like talked about since we first met you, you was the greatest person we have ever met on the show, and then it was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're eliminated." And I was like, as soon as it's like the Asian girl, you started making those jokes, I started thinking about it, like, oh gosh.
Probably felt like Hillary Clinton's campaign party.
We got this one. We got this in the bag. Literally, I showed up like, man, I got this in the bag. Like, I know I won this thing. I'm like, man, I got to win this. It's like my biggest competition is Christian. I said, I just got to worry about it. Worst case scenario, I get second, but. But it's like,
well, technically, you did get second.
I did.
Yeah, that's funny.
From here, what do you do now?
All right, so technically you have exclusive with them for like the next 6 months. But before, like I said, before I went on that show, a couple people reached out to me, a couple production companies reached out to do that show. I kind of pitched that idea. So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so, I'm not worried,
I'll start showing my face doing the world tour.
Well,
Pitch the show to the Food Network or pitch a show for another production company that is trying to sell it to? Or
yeah, so what happens is that a production company came up to me like, hey, we want to do that idea, like, because I have a YouTube channel a little bit, kind of like doing that, go out to different firehouses, cooking. They're like, hey, we want to do that. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But I was like, well, right when I did that, Food Network reached out to me, hey, we want you on the show. And I'm like, all right. So I'll table that. So then now I'm like, hey, I need to get back on that. So
yeah.
But and the funny thing is, I say funny thing, Food Network is not the only game in town that does food stuff. I mean,
a lot of people doing it now.
Channels out there that are willing to shove something unique like this into their programming because it still gets a lot of attention.
And Jimmy, you're absolutely right. And that's why I'm glad you've come here, Manny, because very soon there'll be a position open on the Monsters in the Morning. And that position is called Meat of the Week.
That's right. Someone's got to cook for us every week.
We have a food specialist at the gym who is moving on to the Jim Carbo show.
Oh,
so there is a position open, and I can talk. We need a happy cook.
Oh.
What? I did. I just came here to talk about sandwiches, man. I'm going to come in here and do it. I'll take it.
Hey, do you know Chef Tellaluna?
Yes, hello. I know him, man. We go way back.
Oh, really?
Well, not way back-ish, but since I've been in Orlando, because I've been doing like Cutthroat Kitchen and other things, and they introduced me to him, so I've always been, seeing him, hanging out with him and stuff like that, so I know him.
Well, do you want to stick a record? He's going to be coming in here in a second. He's bringing some food and explain to us how it's cooked and all that kind of stuff. You want to stick for that?
Yeah, man. I'm hungry.
Awesome,
man. I'll
dude.
take that.
All right, that sounds good. All right, so we'll have Chef Tellaluna when we come back from the It's the Brewmaster Series. Yeah. So, very good. All right, don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Monster of the Morning.